Okay. Hello everybody and welcome back to my learning space. So after I did the video of 5 Mccoy Tyner licks, I was inspired to do another video for how or where to place your hands in terms of left hand voicings when you're playing that kind of a style, and really you can use these left hand voicings just to add juice to your solos. I don't want to talk any much more. I just want to get straight into it. I think we all pretty much know the idea of let's use the key of E flat, because that was the key that I used last time, and just as a progression from the last video, I'm going to stay in E flat. I think we all kind of know these left hand voicings that are fourth, as it pertains to minor chords anyway. But I want to bring your attention to something special. I think it's special that I picked up on Mccoy Tyner Left Hand voicings, is that especially when I listened to the solo over impressions, when he's on a minor chord, he's also thinking the dominant chord. So in the key of A flat, or in the key of E flat minor, that would be A flat 7, right? Meaning that the voicing of A flat 13 also works for E flat minor, and that kind of gives you a minor 6 sound, which I also hear a lot in his solos. And when you're playing this kind of voicing, it actually also allows you to think in a 2/5 kind of way. You can think in a more bebop kind of way, as opposed to like just using pentatonics. You can also totally use like more of a bebop approach, because now when you're introducing an A flat 7 chord, it's essentially making it a 2/5. And when we go back to this would be impressions, because impressions, I had to think impressions, so what, it's the inversion of each other, but I didn't remember which one was what. So impressions is and so what is so now I could do like and as we had talked about in the previous video, there was one of the 5 licks in that video that did a half step above the E flat minor when it approached the E flat minor. So it was something like and notice also in my left hand, I'm actually doing A flat A13. So also when I'm thinking of a half step above E flat minor, I'm thinking A flat 7. So now you can literally play this minor modal sort of sound in a dominant way, if that makes sense. And with the left hand, it kind of also interchanges between the minor voicings to the dominant 7 voicings. Now let's take a tune. I'm going to keep to the tune that we did in the first part of this Mccoy Tyner video idea, video concept, which is on Green Dolphin Street. I think it's a lovely tune to work over things, because the movements there are really nice. So over that vamp, you could do interesting things using those voicing. Oh, this is the first chord. This is the first chord of the song. Then you could use this voicing for E flat minor, which we found in Impressions. You could use this voicing, which would be an F7 or B7. Here we have E7, or back to this one that we had. I just followed the fourth voicing style here, but you could go back to this. And he also really liked these sort of altered sharp 9 voicings. Now for chord 2, for chord 2 we could do here again we have this kind of B flat 13 style chord. So I could do something like, I don't know, so I could do something like and here I was going into that last ending. So if I have, here's another altered 5 chord, which takes me to, again we're looking at C minor as F7 rather, which gives you a F7 13 chord. So I could do now. Then we do something like toward there, if you can notice what I do. So I'm thinking B7 or F minor to F sharp minor 6, but it can also be B flat 713 to B 713, which will take us to chord 1. Do the same for E flat minor. So I could do that's just an idea. So I have not made sheet music for this one, as I think it's pretty straightforward as it pertains to left hand voicings. All you'll really need to do is just make an F minor chord, an F minor chord to assume a B flat 13 style and go up half step in that same position. So I hope you found this video useful, and I hope that you employ some of these ideas in your music. Yeah, so thank you for tuning in, and please subscribe if you made it this far. It's time to subscribe. Okay, I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.